this one because I've not got that long, maybe half an hour. I've literally got until the trouble and strife gets home from work. She's finishing about 5, so she should be home for about 20 past, maybe up to half 5. So we might have 20, might have half an hour, might have 40 minutes. We'll see where we get to. But this is just an impromptu live. It wasn't planned, but I thought I would come and say hello, as I haven't got a free half hour, but I might come and say hello because I've not done a social media live today. And do you know what? I'm absolutely like, I've had enough of staring. I mean, I know I'm staring at my computer now because I'm doing live or staring at my phone, but I just needed a break because I have not. It has been non-stop today. It has been non-stop. I'm trying to get a bit ahead of the game. Bank holiday weekend and all this, that, and the other. So, yeah, just trying to get a little bit ahead of the game. Thank you very much for the gift. I always say this, you never need to, but it is always appreciated if you do send me a gift. Very, very kind of you. Thank you very much. I never ask for them, but like I say, they are appreciated if you do send them. Anyway, sorry, hang on. Let me just... Sorry, I'm just trying to log into something. So yeah, it's just nice to have a break. Just nice to drag myself away from the old bit of work. I've been for a mop chop. He's been for a cheeky whatever it's called. Yeah, I've just been for a cheeky mop chop this afternoon as well. So yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Right, let's do a top 5 on the old tickers this evening. I'm going to say evening because it's flipping a bit dark and a bit miserable out there. I know if it was sunny, if it was nice and sunny and warm, I'd be like afternoon. But no, we'll say we're going to go evening. At least in number 1, Carol's in number 2. Fate is in. It's an unexpected live. It wasn't a scheduled in live. I thought, a little cheeky half hour. Anyway, Faye, you're in at number 3. I don't know what to say there. Charlotte's in, good afternoon. Charlotte's in at number 4. And Sheila is in at number 5. You make up my top 5 this evening. Lauren Tinks, good afternoon. Steph GC, good afternoon. James is in. Hello, mate. And Joe, who else is in? Hi, boss. In such a great mood today. I'm out clothes shopping. Lovely stuff. Stefan, I've just actually was going through doing the broadcast message, and I realised you'd messaged me this morning. I've not responded. I'm going to have a quick scan through after this live of any messages I've not responded, and then any messages after that, I will get back to you guys tomorrow morning. I'm taking the evening off. It's Rachel's birthday. We were going to go to the beach, actually, take the dogs. Blossom's kind of had the all clear. She can go for a run for 10, 15 minutes. They're like, the vet's like, they've got to be very, cautious, ease her back in. But we're like, we'll get her down the beach. We'll give her 10 minutes, then have to put her back on the lead. But thinking about that, I was like, that's actually a bit cruel, isn't it? Because it's like, here you go, but you can only have so much. So I'm quite glad the weather's a bit rubbish. Anyway, when Rachel gets home from from work, we're gonna take the dogs. I've dropped Betty's gone to my mum's actually, and I think I'm gonna leave her there till tomorrow. I'm gonna leave Betty there till tomorrow. I don't know. I might grab her later and take her for another walk. Anyway, we're gonna take the dogs for a walk, wind, rain or shine, and then when we get back from doing that. Blossom will go in a crate. Wilma will just stay in the kitchen in her own bed. They can sort of dry off. We're going to go get a McDonald's birthday tea for Rach. It's what she wants. I know how to spoil my wife. She's getting a McDonald's. And I've got a few reward points from McDonald's as well, so I'm not even really going to be paying for it. Winner. So we're going to go get a cheeky McDonald's. All tracked, all in the app. And then we're going to come back and we've got a birthday cake. So we're going to have a little bit of birthday cake and watch Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. We are halfway through. We're doing a Harry Potter series at the moment, back to back. So we're on the Prisoner of Azkaban, which I think is probably the best. I think maybe it's one of the best. Definitely one of the best Harry Potters is the Prisoner of Azkaban. So we're about halfway through it. So we'll polish that off. And that's it. That's Rachel's birthday evening, and that's our evening basically. Hope she has a lovely birthday evening. Thank you, Faye. Amy's in. Good evening. Happy birthday. Cheers, Carol. I will pass on everyone's happy birthdays. Afternoon, everyone. Afternoon, Anna. Let me scan down and see if I've missed anyone. I don't think I have. No one's piping up on Facebook or YouTube, though. It's quite quiet over there this evening. No, we're all good. So I've had a good day. What have I done today? I have filmed the banana and blueberry protein oat bars. I filmed it. I've edited it. It is uploaded to YouTube. The only thing that isn't uploaded to YouTube is a thumbnail. I've not done a thumbnail. I will. I'll do that after this live. It will literally take me. And my thumbnails for those. Oh, I've dropped my tablets. I was just taking my supplements. It literally takes me. I've got the templated, so it'll take me 2 minutes to sort a thumbnail out for the recipe. So we'll get that up. So I've done that today. What else have I done today? I've written 2 plans. I'm still waiting for a consultation form to come in for another new client that's starting on Monday. So if you could get it in, that'd be great. I'm going to send a message out to everyone after this live as well about check-ins this week. I am more than happy for tomorrow to be Friday because Friday is bank holiday Easter weekend. So if you would like to check in tomorrow, go for it. I am signing off Friday-ish. I'm signing off Friday for the weekend, right? I'm not going to work over the weekend, so I'm going to take Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. Out of office is going on my email. But I am going to do some check-ins Friday morning. And I'm also going to do some check-ins. And then we're out for the day with Rachel's mum and niece and nephew. No idea what time I'll be home, but I am planning on coming back in the office. We should be home at like 6, 7 o'clock. I think I can't see it being any later than that. I will come back in the office and try and finish off any check-ins. But I am going to be quite like, if I don't get your check-in done on Friday, it will be cheap. Well, if you're checking on Friday, I will get your check-in done. I'm not saying I'm not going to because it won't sit right with me if I don't get your check-in done. But yeah, if you're checking in like later on Friday, it could be anything that comes in. Definitely Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm going to do Tuesday, guys. I'm going to take the kind of a chunk of the bank holiday weekend off. So yeah, if you want to check in tomorrow, so I'm basically how I'm looking at it is tomorrow is Friday this week, and Friday is Saturday, if that makes sense. So now, don't get me wrong. I know some of you are like, no, I want to check in on Friday. That's absolutely fine. If you want to still check in on Friday, check in on Friday. So it's all good. I will do my very best to get it done. I've done over 10,000 steps today. Kelly, see, that's absolutely fantastic. And good evening to you. Joan's in. Hi, all. Good evening, Joan. My son's 16th birthday soon. Said we can eat anywhere he wants. He's chosen weather's good lad. Absolute good lad. Get that note. I know he's 16, isn't he? So he can't really, but what a geezer. I like your son, Shah. He's in my group. I absolutely love his spoons. I do. I'm absolutely buzzing. They're opening. I don't know if I've not been through Manchester Airport Terminal 1 for ages, but apparently, if anyone goes through Manchester Airport, they are basically scrapping Terminal 1 and Terminal 2 and just turning it into one terminal. That's happening this year. And what is Terminal 2? The end. You know, if anyone's been through Terminal 2 Manchester in the last couple of years, it's very fancy dancing now. It's lovely, isn't it? And you go through into, and it's got a San Carlo there and a few other bits and pieces. That is just going to be it's just going to be one terminal. I think by the end of this year, I don't know when it's happening, but by the end of this year, that's going to be the entrance. It's going to be like just Manchester It's going to be Terminal, whatever they call it, and then Terminal 3 is still about. And it is absolutely one of the new, and then the knocking about all Terminal 1 and making that all nice, fancy, dancy lights, and then linking it all together. No idea how. Why I'm saying this is they're opening as spoons. They're opening. Now, don't get me wrong. It will be 6, 7, 8 quid a pint. It's an airport spoons. Anything in an airport's bloody expensive. I just love a spoons. Don't know why. I just like a spoon. So I'm absolutely buzzing. We're going through Terminal 1 next week. No, not next week. 2 weeks today. I think it's all meant to be done. But the next time we'll go through Terminal 1 is at October. So I'm absolutely buzzing. I love a spoons. There you go. I don't mind admitting it. My check-in is not this week. I'm lucky. Hey, it's not about... Hey, it is what it... You know, there's always going to be fair, this is the only Friday where I kind of... Like, I don't mean I'm not working, but it's just because it's a bank holiday weekend. Now, 2 weeks on Friday, I'm in Fuengirola on holiday. I am working. I'm taking my Mac with me. So I'm just gonna get up Friday morning and just crack on. The lad I'm sharing a room with, he's golfing on the Friday and he's teeing off at 9 a.m. They've got to leave at 7:30. So I'll just get up when he gets up, probably go and get a bit of breakfast. And if the weather's decent, I'll go and sit outside and I'll just crack on for a good 2 or 3 hours. I won't be doing a live or anything like that. If I get my head down into check-ins for like 3 hours solid, I can pretty much box them off. Ish. And the check-ins this week is the check-ins I've got when I'm away. But I always do your the only 2 weeks I take off from fully take off from doing check-ins is Christmas week and New Year week. Other than that, we check in, day, we just check in. Right? It's just check-ins as normal. I'm flying to Leeds Bradford. Love how small it is. Yeah, Leeds Bradford's quite a small airport. We used to have Blackpool Airport. Blackpool used to be a Jet2 airport. And you can fly to a good few. You used to be able to fly to Alicante. It was amazing. Literally, I can get from my house to Blackpool Airport in 20 minutes. You got 2 weeks free parking there. So, and you were through, the security was a room the size of my office here. And you were literally through check-in and security in 10 minutes. Right? And then there was just a little duty free and a little cafe bar. And they used to open the door up on the runway and just shout. There was no announcements or anything. Because there was just one flight in, one flight out a day, basically, I think, or maybe two. But when you were there, you were just the only flight out. So there was literally never any more than like 180 people in the airport. And they just opened the door and through and go, right, we're boarding now. And you just walked out onto the airport and walked away. It was brilliant. You could literally get to the airport 50 minutes before your flight took off, and you'd still have time for a beer and get on the plane. It was class. It was absolutely class. Was Blackpool Airport. You can fly from there, and then it's gone now. So you can't beat a small airport. I love Liverpool Airport. Absolutely love flying from. There's not many things I love about. Well, I don't mind Liverpool. Not a fan of the football team, but Liverpool Airport's amazing. We just can't fly from there anymore because we've got Blossom and Rachel's mum lives in Manchester, so we have to go to Manchester. But Liverpool Airport's the same. You are literally from meet and greet park. If you do meet and greet or something like that to park your car, from dropping your car off at Liverpool Airport to sitting having a pint of Moretti the other side, 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes. It's because it's a quiet airport. It's brilliant. You can't beat it. Why did it close? What Blackpool Airport? Jet2 pulled. It was a Jet2 airport. Jet2 pulled out, and that was it. And they tried to. EasyJet thought about going in there. And what do you want now? Why are you hassling me? Do you want to come and say hello, or are you just gonna stare at me and hassle me? Cockpit. Say hello. Sorry, you guys on Facebook, YouTube. You can't say what. This is what I get all day. She stands here and just stares at me. Blossom, what are you doing? What do you want? Come round here if you want to say hello. All right. And she just stares at me. And then I've got the other cockapoo there. You can't see that one. And then we've got the other one here. It's just laid in a bed. And she's now staring at me. Anyway, yeah, there we go. There we go. That's my life of cockapoos at the moment. Come on, you coming up? There you go. There you are. That's what you wanted, don't it? You wanted to come and say hello. No coat. Blossom's been to the vet. She's got the all clear. A little scar on her tummy's all nice and healed because we've had a spade, haven't we? You're all nice and healed now, so you don't need your little coat on anymore. We've just can't go for a full run yet for another week, they say. Yes, but other than that, you're all good, aren't you? Yes, you are. You've done very, very well. Right. Let me best office buddies. They are actually, to be fair, they're really, really good. I'm very lucky with them. They'll have a bit of a whinge and a bit of a grumble and a bit of a play sometimes and a bit of that, but they are. Wilma's brilliant. She's a brilliant dog. Like I say, Wilma's why we got Blossom. We dog sit Wilma whenever her owners go away. And she's a right mardy arse. Honestly, she's like the world's on her shoulders. Hello, I know. Your mum will be home soon. You can go and bother her. She's a right mardy ass, but she's lovely. Aren't you? You're a good girl, aren't you, Wilma? Eh? And you just get in your bed. You love your bed. She's coming out of her shell a little bit. She's been a bit down in the dumps after her dad left her on Monday morning, but she's coming out of her shell a little bit. Right, let me. Good to know I can fly to Liverpool. Good to know I can fly to Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool's great. Honestly, it's a great, dead easy, dead quiet, straight through. Manchester's obviously Manchester's like the second biggest airport, I think, or third is it in the UK? Heathrow's the biggest. Gatwick might be bigger than Manchester. I don't know. Gatwick and Manchester are very, very big and busy. Oh, I love an airport. 2 weeks today, Bloss. We're going to be in Fuengirola. Hopefully, bit of sunshine with a few pals, having a couple of beers, watching the world go by. Are you coming? Should we get your doggy passport? You want to come? What are you side-eyeing me for? Right. Liverpool is great. Manchester is stressful. It is. I don't know. I mean, you know me. I love my holiday. If you're a regular follower of mine, I tend to move. So I don't mind. I go through airports quite a lot. We tend to sort of travel minimum 3 times a year. And I like Terminal 2 Manchester is amazing, the new Terminal 2. But it is just a bit big and a bit bustly, isn't it? Anyway, right, are you going down or what are you doing? Are you just going to stay here? Oh, you're being very needy, aren't you? Do you want to go down? You staying here? You can stay if you want. I don't mind. Right, I'm trying to look, Blossom, at comments and stuff. Anyway, let's have a look here. I'm scanning down. We fly out from Manchester in June. We'll be buzzing if it's open by then. Yes, we fly out in June. I will be. But we are but I think even if it's like I say, we're Terminal 2 in June and we're flying TUI, and we've got a 6 a.m. flight in June. Now, don't get me wrong, it's always 5 p.m. in an airport. I am a believer in that. But 6 a.m. even for me, if I was on a stag do, 6 a.m. flight, yeah, I'm having a beer. But I'm going with Rachel and our niece. So it's not really a boozy holiday. So I might treat myself to one can on the plane. But yeah, I won't be boozy on that one. But in October, we go to Tenerife and we fly at like 3:30 on a Friday. So I'm going to get up in the morning, do everyone's check-ins, try and get done for about 11, go get showered, go get changed, off to the airport. Get to the airport for 1, and hopefully at 1:30, 2:15, I'll get myself a cheeky hour in the new spoons. Anyway, there we go. Right, let me scan up and refresh. I want to go to Spain. Can I come? Yeah, of course you can, Stefan. Jump on, not a problem at all. There's 30. I think there's 30 lads going, so it's going to be it's going to be a busy one. It'll be a busy one, but it'll be a good one because I've been on holiday with a good few of these lads before when we were like 20 years ago, like a lot when we were a lot younger than we are now. Because we're talking about that. It will be like, right, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's get on the beers and be in bed at 6, 7. That's I will. The lad whose 50th it is, he wants one night in an Irish bar, like proper Irish bands and stuff. You've got to go to an Irish bar, aren't you? And there's Irish bars in Spain. Don't ask me why you're in Spain, but Irish bars in Spain are elite. You get some amazing Irish bars in Spain. So he wants one night in an Irish bar, which I think is going to be the Thursday or Friday night. I think it's going to be the Friday night. No, it's going to be the Thursday night because he's not golfing on the Friday. He's golfing Thursday. He's golfing Saturday. He's golfing Sunday. He's not golfing Fridays. What are you whinging at? Stop whinging. That's Wilma. Blossom's got to sleep. And I really want a holiday. Find it hard to find a holiday because of wheelchair. I don't know, Kelly. I think holidays are pretty accessible. Like planes are amazing if you've got a wheelchair. You book assistance at the airport, they take you through. You're first on the plane, they load your wheelchair up for you. So flying's dead easy with a wheelchair. One of my friends, their son is he's got quite bad cerebral palsy, and he can't walk. He can do the odd step with crutches, but he has a motor. He's basically non-weight bearing, and he has an electric wheelchair. And even then, they literally, you get straight through the airport. They load it up, they get him in. He can actually, they get him through the airport. They load it onto the plane for him. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And then, all hotels abroad have accessibility. Accessibility, is that the right word? Hotel. So I think you'd be all right. You maybe just, if you've not done a holiday for a long time, you maybe just a little bit. It's like a bit of a fear of the unknown. But honestly, I've got loads. I have got quite a few friends that struggle with mobility. I've had a lot of clients in the past that have struggled with the mobility because of their obesity and stuff like that, and they've all managed to get away on holiday. So you can do it. So get a holiday booked, Kelly, and get yourself out there. Honestly, once you've done one, you'll be like, I didn't have anything to worry about. Let's get at it. Where's Betty? Betty's at my mum's today. I've took her for a walk. I've not walked these two because it's not stopped raining here afternoon. I've got Betty out in a little dry spell. She's had a walk. I've not really been too bothered about walking these two because they've been playing and running around the house all day. And then when Rachel gets home now, we'll whip these two out. But yeah, Betty's gone to my mum's. I've just chucked her in there. It's just easier. Yeah. Not that Betty's a hassle, to be honest with you, but she's been bad since Wilma's come. She's been mad. She never normally mithers me. She just does her own thing and goes to sleep. But yeah, she's been dead needy as well. So yeah, having three needy dogs when you're trying to flip and work. So I've got rid of one of them. Blossom can go to my mum's, but my mum's 80 and she's just a little bit too much for us. Go for a couple of hours, but Betty's just dead chill. She can go to my mum's. So I might even let Betty go stay at my mum's overnight for tonight. Anyway, so we've palmed Betty off at Dies. My mum literally lives 2 doors down, so it's not like it's much of an effort. Do you know what I mean? Need a little. If I had a little tunnel, I thought about that. I thought about digging a tunnel from my garden under the neighbour's garden, right, and then into my mum's garden, like just a little doggy tunnel, and I can just open a hatch up and go, Betty, right, go through to your nana's, right? That'd make life, or even a little walkway over the top would be all right. But the neighbours might have a whinge about that. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. Right, how's today gone with the old calories? So we're going out for McDonald's tonight. Not a midweek McDonald's, full kind of McDonald's. So where am I at for my calories today? Well, I have had that Aldi fish and sauce. Right now, that is, I am reviewing. I have done it as a review for I'm trying to get ahead of the game with content. So I released a worth of calories video yesterday. I'm going to try and film the next worth of calories video this week into Tuesday, which will come out next week. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week, I'm going to film a worth of calories that will come out when I'm in Spain. So there's going to be some content coming out when I'm in Spain. So I've had that fish. I don't know if you've seen it. I posted on social media. Aldi, new in Aldi, fish and butter sauce. Reminds me of the 80s. So I've had that. So I've done half a pack of, I normally do like my deconstructed Chinese chicken curry, which is half a pack of white rice, tender stem broccoli, some air fried chicken, and a bit of Chinese curry sauce in it. Not had it for absolutely ages, that one. I need to get back on it because I do absolutely love it. Oh, my NutriCheck's not loading on my. It might need an update. When my updates? No, my iPad's not actually playing ball. I might need to reset it. I have just charged it, but it might not be connected to. I was connected to the internet. What's up? What do you want? What do you want? Go to sleep like Wilma. Anyway, I have had this morning. Come on then. What's up? You're not going. Do you want to go out? Hang on. She might want to go out. Do you want to go out? You've just had a wee though. You don't want to go out. You're just being a pain. I'll leave the door open. You can play in the garden. Honestly, it is like having a kid. It is like having a kid. I don't know what it is. Anyways, the door can stay open for a little bit. What are we saying? Oh yeah. So this morning, I had beef. Oh, that's gonna whack the door. No, it's not. I had leftover beef stew from last night for my breakfast. I had one dumpling left and beef stew. And I was like, well, it's a high protein breakfast, isn't it? No, there's no rules to say you can't eat beef stew. So I've had that for my breakfast. 380 calories. So that was breakfast this morning. My lunch, I've had that fish in butter sauce. I don't want to give too. It was great. I don't want to give too much away. It was great. It was. It just tasted eggs. I don't reckon I've eaten that. I don't reckon I've eaten that for 20 odd years. Might be longer. How old am I now? God, I'm 45. That'd be mid-20s. Longer than that. 30 years. I don't reckon I've eaten any of that for 30 years. Used to have it quite a lot when I was a kid. Right? My mum was never the best cook in the world. She was never the most adventurous cook in the world. And we did have quite a lot of, is it Vestas, curries or chow mains? They were basic like space food. You literally just mixed them with, they were like dehydrated food, you mix them with water. Stuff like that gives me PTSD. We had a lot of Bird and Matthews, like roast joints. Absolutely rank. But that fish and butter sauce, I always enjoyed it. And it tasted exactly, it didn't taste any different to what we had 20, 30 years ago. I know it's probably always been available. Like Young's will do it or Tesco's will do it. It's just new in Aldi, so I just thought I'd get it. And I've never tried it before. And I've never actually looked at the calories before. And the calories were great. Like 236 calories, so 26.8 grams of protein. I think it's decent. Anyway, I had that with my rice, broccoli, and that. Great dinner. So that's my dinner. 500 calories for dinner, 308 calories for my lunch. I've made my blueberry and banana protein oat bars today. So I've had one of them mid-afternoon. They're 204 calories. That's it. That's all I've eaten today. So I'm currently sitting here on about 1,000 calories. Something like that, maybe just over. My McDonald's tonight is pre-tracked. That's at 1,100 calories. My NutriCheck's working now. So my breakfast was 313 calories, 21.9 grams of protein, 4.2 grams of fiber. My lunch was 503 calories, 35.2 grams of protein, 4.2 grams of fiber. I need to take those out because I was going to review another item and I haven't done. I will do that tomorrow. What do I need to put in my snacks? My why is this looking like it's looking? Let me shut it down. I'm going to shut my NutriCheck down and get it right. Oh, so I need to put that blueberry oat bar in. No, it's not having it. Where's my meals on here? Oh, it's at the top. I don't know why that's changed. That might have changed on the phone app. I'm on the iPad. Anyway, I need to put that in. So let me get back to my diary. So anyway, to cut a long story short, with my McDonald's, which is 1,100 calories, I'm at 1,008. No, not because I need to put my blueberry oat bar in. I'm at 2,082 calories for today. And I banked loads of calories Monday, Tuesday. So I don't mind actually eat, and I've done that on purpose because I don't mind eating my full allocation of calories today. And then tomorrow's going to be a pretty decent banking day. Friday, I don't know. Saturday, I don't know. Sunday, I don't know. So we're a bit up in the air, but I did talk about this on my weekly weight loss vlog. So, right, iPad seems to be working now. Right, snacks. Let's get that in. My blueberry oat bar, and we're going to put that into afternoon snacks. These are those oat bars, by the way. Right, that is them. They are absolutely delicious, all homemade, Whole Foods and all that people love, seem to be loving nowadays. For I don't mean for some unknown reason, but everyone's like, they are processed. How do you know the process? Because I've processed them. When you mix banana with oats and honey, and you condense, you boil blueberries in a pan with a bit of steam, that is processed. But anyway, they're made. The recipe will be out in about 10 minutes time. I'm going to come off this live in 5. Well, Rachel just messaged me saying she's leaving work, so she'll be home in about 20 minutes. So I'm going to come off, finish off, and then go. So yeah, I'm at 2,083 calories. So I have still got 517 calories left. Rachel has got a birthday cake. Don't know if I'm having a slice of that, but I am happy to use my full allocation today if needs be. So it's all good. So, you know, you might have the odd week where things are a little bit more calorific. As long as you plan it out, and I'm starving. I'm hungry. I'm sat now and I'm hungry. I'm ready for me tea. I don't know if a McDonald's is going to cut it. I did say this earlier. If a McDonald's don't cut it, I won't be having birthday cake, right? Or I'll have a slither of it, and then I'll have a yogurt bowl. I might have my birthday cake on my yogurt bowl. Why not? But we might not. We might save the cake and take it to Rachel's mum's on Friday. Anyway, there we go. But them oat bars, they are really, really delicious. Honestly, they're really, really good. Trying one of the Tesco protein pizzas today. Not impressed. Was it their own brand? I've never had one. Something you need to... When we go into trying certain things, we need to take them for what they are. So if you go and try like the My Protein pizza, like the Aldi high protein pizzas that they were doing in the freezer, like any pizza that is 750 calories for 60 odd grams of protein, it's going to have a pea protein base, right? It's not going to taste like a pea. Like, you know, if you're expecting it to taste like a Goodfellas freezer pizza, but it's just, it won't. It just won't. It doesn't. It just won't. You know, it's very similar to a lot of people. I'm not saying there aren't some amazing protein bars out there, but I think a lot of people, when they try a protein bar for the first time, they just expect it to be a chocolate bar, right? Oh, that's not a chocolate bar. It's a bit powdery, a bit great. No, it's a protein bar. Now, if you get a very good protein bar, what I say is a good protein product, as it were, a decent protein pizza will bridge the gap. It's never going to be, same with like a protein ice cream or a low-calorie ice cream. A low-calorie ice cream is never going to be at some of Ben & Jerry's. Right? It just isn't. But does it bridge the gap enough? So if I have one of them new Perform protein bars, I think they're delicious, right? And that bridges that, you know, if I'm fancying a Mars bar and I have one of them, it isn't a Mars bar. It bridges the gap enough, right? Same with something like the protein. Now, with a protein pizza, because I know exactly what they're about, they bridge the gap enough. Now, don't get me wrong. Andy might have been like, oh, no, I've had plenty of protein pizzas. I like the My Protein one. Or I like the Tesco one was just a rubbish price. I don't know. But I'm not saying that this about Andy. I'm just saying a lot of people go into it. If it's Tesco's own brand, I'll go try it. I've never tried them. I've never tried one, so I'll go and get it. And I'll see what it's all about. Good evening, Andy, by the way. The Easter chocolate cravings are strong today. Oh, fight those cravings, baller. Again, you can eat chocolate. Just needs to be within your calories. What do you want? I'm coming off now. Hey, I'm coming off now. You might want your tea. Do you want your tea? Is that what you're after? You're going for a walk first, then you can have your tea. All right? Yes. I think I'm Dr. Dolittle. Everyone talks to the dogs, don't we? I talk to the dog like she understands me. You understand me, don't you? You just wagged your tail when I asked you that, so that means she understands me. Come on, you're coming up. You want to come and say hello? Come on. If you're not coming up here, you want something, and I don't know what. You need to tell me. Bark 3 times if it's you want your tea. Not taught that one yet. Right. I will be going in 5 minutes. Just because. Protein ice cream at Lidl is decent. Yeah, absolutely. Again, you know, it's decent. Is it Ben & Jerry's? No, but we're not expecting it to be. Does that make sense? Evening, I have 25 days left till my comp transformation category BB stage show. Good luck with that, Penny, if that is your thing. I'm more concerned that this is meant to be a high suppression day and Easter is doing me dirty. Eat what are you eating there? What are you chewing? Bloody hell, she's bored. I think that's what she is. She's bored. She wants entertaining. What are you chewing? She will be the death of me. Anyway, yeah, it's if you've jabbed this morning or yesterday morning and the chocolate cravings, it's hard. I think a lot of people do. And I'm not saying Paula does. Paula's one of my clients, so I know she doesn't. But I think a lot of people do expect with things like Manjaro, it is just like this. It'll just stop it. And don't get me wrong, if you're taking a big enough dose, it might do, but it shouldn't be like that. You should still basically, a big part of a successful weight loss journey is managing and controlling your calorie intake, right? And you are always going to need an element of willpower to do that. If you're taking so much Mounjaro, it takes the willpower element out of it. You're taking too much. It should just be a help. Right? It should be a tool there to help you. That's kind of what, I'm still learning because I've got a lot of clients that are on it now and I'm still doing a lot of my own research. I've never took it myself, but I do have a few clients on it now that I'm coaching and I'm watching the Mounjaro group. We've got a dedicated WhatsApp group to Mounjaro where people are chatting in there that are on it and stuff like that. And I'm kind of realizing I'm watching a lot of people online that are doing it. And it should just be a helping hand. It shouldn't be, if you're taking so much MJ, you're eating 1,000 calories a day, you're taking too much. If you're taking so much MJ that you're not having to work at fighting because you're taking too much, it should just be a helping hand. Now, it should be a very good helping hand the first 3 days that you take it, because that's when your suppression's highest. And then as the half-life sort of kicks in, where the dose starts to weaken out of the body, when you get really on your last day, let's say you inject yourself Monday morning, Sunday, there shouldn't really be any suppression. It should just be a normal day. And if you angle your calories right to where it's a higher calorie day, you shouldn't really need any suppression. Or Sunday, it might be there's a smidge there, but I could quite easily go back. That's fine. Right? And these are the days then, maybe your last 2 days before you jab, these are the days where you're teaching yourself self-control, right? That's what it should be. If you can teach yourself self-control over 2 days, and then we start teaching ourselves some self-control, because you've got to come off it eventually, or eventually, even if you don't come off it, eventually it'll stop working. So there's got to be an exit plan. Yeah. Usually the food noise is quiet until Friday. So, Paula, don't look too much into it. It is Easter week. Chocolate cravings are chocolate cravings. Don't be panicking. 2.5 milligram ain't working for me anymore. We have talked about this. You are still in kind of that honeymoon period for MJ and coming out of it. So maybe that's, next week when it's not Easter weekend and hopefully most of the Easter eggs are out the house or out the thing, you might be like, if it's the same next weekend, that might be something we need to look at. But let's not look too deep into it now. Monday night is jab day. Right, so yeah, Wednesday you should be back, jabbing Monday night. Tuesday, certainly Wednesday, Thursday should be definitely more lower suppression days. No, it is still working. I think it's just I have a house full of temptation. But if you've got a house full of temptation and the cravings there, but you're still managing to say no, or you're still managing to resist, that's great. That's really, really good. Right, guys, I'm going to go in 2 minutes, and then I'm going to finish off. I'll get that recipe up so you can have a look at that one. Ben and Jerry's to think iSweet, so they the protein ones. Oh, you like the protein ones because Ben and Jerry. I don't think I've ever said that about. I love Ben and Jerry's. I'm never going to not love it. I absolutely love it. Fish food or baked, not baked Alaska. That's one with white chocolate. I'm not massive. Fish food, cookie dough. Oh, some of Ben and Jerry's are amazing. Yeah. Right, we're going now. Crying out loud. What are you doing? I have this all day. I sit here working all day, and every 20 minutes, half an hour, I end up with this one on my lap. Sometimes she'll sleep for an hour. I mean, it's not a bad thing, is it? It's not a bad thing. We're not saying it's a bad thing. No. All right. You need to take on a date first before you stick your tongue in your mouth. Right. Hey, Haagen-Dazs chocolate is my favourite ice cream. Great ice cream. Haagen-Dazs, great ice cream. I first had Haagen-Dazs. I was very, very fortunate as a kid. My dad got a contract working in New Zealand for 9 months. And the last 3 months of it, his company paid for us to go out there. Me and my mum and my sister. And we lived there for 3 months. And then when we flew home, we flew back through Hawaii and then into America. And that was my first sort of, because we didn't really, that was 1990, I was 10, right? And in 1990, you didn't have a lot of imported foods. You didn't have stuff like that over here. Obviously, now it's everywhere, isn't it? Ben & Jerry's, Haagen-Dazs. And I remember in America, in California, going to a Haagen-Dazs, about Hagen Days, call it what you want, like shop. And compared to this, you were like, what's going on? There was a million different flavors, all the Skittles, all the M&Ms to go in it. It was absolutely amazing. And it's such good ice cream. It was such good ice cream. Blossom loves you so, honestly. I think she just loves anyone that feeds her. Right, I'm going to go. Guys, it has been a pleasure as always. If I've not said good evening to you, it was nothing personal. This was just a quick flyby. Hello. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. We are back on a live TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. And then I'm going to do like a weekend sign-off live tomorrow evening around this time. It will just be on TikTok because I'll be in the car because I'm going to go pick Rachel up. I'm going to try and get into into Preston. I'm going to try and get into Preston for about, when am I going to get into Preston? For about 4-ish, 4:15. Maybe I might even get to 4:30, but I'm going to get there and then I'll jump on. She'll be, because she's finishing for the weekend. I can see her not finishing till 5:30 tomorrow. So I'll probably get into Preston for about 4:30 and then I'll do another 45-minute live. But anyway, definitely back tomorrow. TikTokers at 9:30 in the morning. So hopefully I'll see you then if you are free. Bear with me, Facebook YouTubers. Right, Facebook, YouTube. Yeah, again, I'll be back with you. And that is the last one until Tuesday. So if you're free tomorrow, 9:30 a.m., I'll see you here on Facebook or YouTube, whichever you choose.